Welcome back to episode 8 of the Escape Pod podcast. I'm your host, Noah. This is
I'm
my
your other host,
my other
Edward.
host, Edward. And we're totally not reading off of a script right now.
It sounds like we're reading off
Turning other
script.
pages. Oh man.
How I intro did last time was way better than you did. I don't want to be like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another.
Welcome back to the channel.
It's so
Thanks for tuning
annoying.
in.
It's like
That's why we can never be professional YouTubers.
it
guys,
reminds.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
It reminded me of So I don't know his name. The actor for Steve in Stranger Things.
Joe Keery.
Yeah, him. Or I call him Dijo or DJO.
Because of his
his music. I call him that. But so he has another. You've probably seen it before. It's called Spree. Basically, he's a serial killer who's like an Uber driver who like streams, and he kills a bunch of people.
like the Riddler?
What? What are you talking about?
The Riddler.
How does it? How
In the
when
Batman.
Well, he didn't.
He did live streams. He had a fan base.
Well, no, but like this guy was like a failed. I don't know.
so much for 500 followers. We're pushing for 1,000 now, so let's just hope we get there. But it's hard to Batman's day. That's my rhythm
Anyway,
impression.
I'll show you.
I hope that
what's it
sounded
called.
cool.
I'll show you. You probably didn't. It sounded
know.
weird here, but okay. But I'll show you a clip of it. But like every single time we do an intro, I think of him going, "Hey guys, welcome to Kurt's World. Today we're doing." I'm like, oh my god! Like while I'm watching him, like, because he's a failed YouTuber or whatever, influencer, and it's so like cringe watching because it's like, oh my god, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from going, "Welcome to Kurt's World. Hit that like and subscribe."
The only other movie I guess just movie that I've seen Joe Keery in is he was in Free Guy. I watched that.
Oh, I know that one.
By Ryan Reynolds.
I also watched that one. Is that his only movies?
Huh?
Oh, is that his only movies?
Oh,
Wait,
maybe.
hang on. Is this? There's a movie called Craven the Hunter coming out in 2023. Is that real?
Where do you see him? Are we still talking about Joe Keery? Are we talking about something else?
No, because
Okay.
I was gonna look up his what's it called?
Craven the Hunter. He's a villain in Spider-Man. He's part of the Sinister Six, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna look up his movies, but then I forgot that I just looked up the movies that are coming out in 2023. One of them's the Hunger Games movie, like a prequel of the
They're making a prequel to those? I never watched those. I think I would. You think I would like those?
I think you would. I'll watch it with you again because there's a lot of stuff that apparently I've missed, according to Cecilia.
I'll have to check them out.
And then I think you might want to do it soon because they're leaving Netflix.
Okay.
They're leaving Netflix, and then they're making a Willy Wonka movie. Let's see who's in it.
Who's starring in that?
Timothy.
I was just about to ask if it was Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, he would be.
He's Willy Wonka.
He'd be a really good young Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Hugh Grant is an Oompa Loompa. I don't know who the frick. Rowan Atkinson is in this one.
I feel like he's in every single movie that involves like a small character. No offense.
He's oh my god.
Except for what was it? Infinity War. In Infinity War, he was a giant.
Okay, well, dude. Oh my god, Rowan Atkinson. I love him. All my homies love. What's her face? What's his face? Mr. Bean. Did you watch Mr. Bean?
No.
You should. It's pretty funny. It's dumb, but it's like pretty funny. Obviously, Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, the Marvels. That's all like the.
Oh, I saw.
That's
that.
like Captain Marvel.
Yeah. I watched that trailer. Oh, I don't want to see it. I hate Captain Marvel. I hate Miss Marvel. I just don't know what it is. I hate the way they were introduced. It was just so like. Bleh, I hated
Captain
it
Marvel
so
movie
much.
was good.
Captain Marvel movie was good, but then
I was like, it wasn't the best, but I heard it was good. I heard the Captain Marvel was good. I never watched it.
Oh, no. It was okay. It was basically like it introduced like Nick Fury and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was like a prequel for him,
Oh yeah,
like
it
his
was. It was
origin,
like
how he got his
this was before
scar,
he.
right?
Yeah,
And now he's
this
wearing
is
an eye
when he
patch.
like first started working as like a spy or something.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, the Marvels trailer came out. That looked okay.
Blue Beetle's coming out,
Blue Beetle is coming out. That should be really
and
funny.
then see, this is what I was saying. And it's his 2023 movie. This is Craven the Hunter.
I haven't seen anything about that. That can't be Marvel. That's got to be Sony. I don't think Marvel would make a Craven the Hunter movie. I don't know how you can make a. No, it's gonna be like Morbius.
It's gonna start like what's his
It's
face?
gonna be like Morbius.
It's gonna start wait, who's
The
Craven?
actor was
Aaron
PH.
Taylor Johnson is Craven the Hunter.
Now is he the guy that played Quicksilver in the MCU instead
Hang
of
on.
X Men?
Let me make sure.
He was it Wanda's brother?
Yeah. Aaron.
Bum, ba,
I totally
bum,
spelled
bum, ba,
Aaron
da, ba,
wrong.
da, bum. Bum, ba, bum,
It
bum,
is.
ba, da, ba, da, ba. I knew it.
It is.
I don't know how
But
they're gonna make a
I
movie out of that though, because like, I mean, I only know him from the Spectacular Spider-Man. Because when
um
that came back on Netflix, I watched all of that in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. And it was
all
actually
I know
surprisingly
Aaron
good.
Taylor Johnson mainly for is Bullet Train.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
What's
Yeah,
his name? Tangerine?
yeah,
Tangerine?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did watch Bullet Train. I told everyone. I'm just telling you guys. Watch Bullet Train. It's a good movie. I highly recommend it. It's really
Aquaman?
funny. He's an Aquaman.
No, Aquaman's coming out. Another one.
Oh, I wonder how they're gonna do that. Cause I mean, I never watched the first one, but wasn't like his girlfriend or something.
Amber Heard. She's
Yeah,
still in it.
really?
Yep.
Oh, maybe it's like a
Mira.
Flash
Mara.
situation.
Fucking hate her. And then they're making an Exorcist. Why?
Oh, okay. Horror movie. Nothing.
Such a wuss.
I just don't like horror movies.
I bet I don't. Sister doesn't listen to this, but she'll be like, "Do you literally hide every time I watch a scary movie?" I'm like, "No, I hide when I know jump scare is coming out, and so do you." I can't say a jump scare, but I'll watch it, and I'll be like, "Oh my god!" I don't know. John Wick just came out, so I wanna watch that soon. But yeah, oh, Indiana Jones,
Oh yeah, that's a huge one. Oh, and
Mission Impossible. What the frick?
I was gonna say they're playing Return of the Jedi Episode 6 in theaters on uh April 28th.
Yeah,
Have you seen the poster
I
for it?
have,
It looks so cool.
but I got really annoyed
I hope
whenever
it's more
the
than.
next day I was like, I got so annoyed. I was like, my whole page was that. And I'm like,
Oh
please.
really?
And it's those ones like my seat, your seat, and then it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm like,
my seat, your seat,
and
the
then at the end,
snacks,
yeah,
the movie.
yeah, it's
You
like,
in?
it's like yes or no, and I'm like, shut up. I don't care. Okay. Is there anything new to it, or is it just gonna be the
I don't
same?
think so. I think they're just putting it back in the theaters. Uh
Why? I don't get the
um,
point of that. Why?
it might be an anniversary thing.
Is it an anniversary thing?
Let me look it up.
They should have. If it's not an anniversary thing, they should have done it May 4th.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, Transformers, the movie is coming out,
I need
which
to
I am
catch up.
so
I
excited
need to catch
because
up on my
I
Transformers.
have been waiting. I didn't think they were gonna make another one, and then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good."
Oh, 40th anniversary for the movie.
Oh, okay, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was like, if there's no reason for it, then that's very fucking stupid. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't- you
I
should-
had to check to see what time we were at.
what time are you at?
That's funny. We're at 10.
10. What? 10 minutes already?
Yeah. Now this is in the episode.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want to talk anymore. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in
We
another
did this
episode.
last time too. What are we doing? Um, what other movies? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about Bullet Train. What was I gonna say? Oh, we need to make TikToks now.
Oh, okay.
We need to make more TikToks. Yeah. Well, not that we have made TikToks, but we need to make the memes where like they like bend down and look towards the camera.
Uh-huh.
We need to make that
There's
one.
also the Barbie movie with Margot Robbie and
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
That
And
looks
what's his
funny.
name? Oh shit, what's his name? Shang-Chi. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't remember what his name is
Oh
either.
no, this is gonna annoy me. I'm gonna have to look it up.
The Barbie movie's coming out.
I don't know. I'm low-key really excited to watch it.
You're gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Oh,
it.
we should go watch it.
I said I was
I
gonna
thought
watch.
nobody was gonna
No,
watch
I
it.
literally said I'll watch it with you because I asked Cecilia and she goes like, "Why the hell would I watch a Barbie movie?" And I'm like, "It has Margot
We
Robbie
should pull up in
and Ryan
suits and watch
Gosling."
it.
Okay,
We should
wait,
get pink suits.
no,
We should
I'm
rent
not doing
pink
this.
suits.
I was like, I'm down to watch it, but I'm
Okay.
not dressing up for it.
Well, then we can just wear
Simu,
normal clothes.
Simu Liu. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
I don't know how to say
Simu
his
Liu,
name. How do you say his name?
just like that.
Simu Liu.
Yeah.
Simu Liu. That sounds like I'm butchering that or something horrible. There's a lot of good movies. Also, did you hear that Harry Potter is getting a TV show for HBO Max, which is now
Really?
apparently just called Max.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's not HBO Max anymore?
apparently that's what I heard. They said they changed it to Max, and I'm like, why? I was
Yeah,
like,
we're cool like that.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
But
What?
I think they said it's a 7 season show. One every season is for every book apparently, and then all I'm getting is everybody's like, I don't want them to do that.
They're
It's
recasting
yeah,
everyone?
recasting.
Hmm.
I know,
Uh,
I know. Like, I get. Okay, I get that. Like, I do love what's it called? The old cast. They're perfect. I love the old cast. They're perfect for every single one. But I wouldn't mind. I heard like they're bringing stuff in for the books because it's a TV show. You can put more things in the TV show than you can for a movie.
yeah, I know, but like that's gonna be too weird. That'd be like recasting like Luke Skywalker as somebody other than Mark Hamill. Like that's just weird.
I do
They
that.
had to CGI it for the Mandalorian. I mean, they're not gonna like Sebastian Stan was rumored to play like Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian, but then
Sebastian Stan.
because
Why him?
he apparently
How?
looks like a younger.
How?
Well, like they were gonna de-age him, but like
But still, how?
I don't know.
How the hell are
If
you
you
gonna?
put a side by side picture, so I saw something a long time ago when like season 2 of The Mandalorian came out.
The only person that
Um,
Sebastian Stan looks like is what's it called? The actor for Rob Stark in Game of Thrones, or and I know you didn't watch Eternals, but Icarus, the guy who could fly and shoot his
oh yeah, I
lasers,
think I know who
they
that
look the
is.
same. Hang on, Rob Stark.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Spoiler warning for Mandalorian season 3. I'm gonna talk about the new episode for a
Go
second.
ahead.
Okay, so spoiler warning. Basically, new episode, The Mandalorian. It's the second to last one too. I think this one's episode 7 out of 8. And all they're like almost every single Mandalorian
They look like
has
brothers.
now. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah,
Yeah, Richard Madden and what's his face?
Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian
Yeah,
Stan look
huh.
exactly like brothers.
But yeah. So Mando and what's her face, Bo-Katan, they've gone around and gathered up tons of Mandalorians, like stranded Mandalorians.
Is this the last for the show?
I don't think so.
Well, because I had a conversation with Nolan, and he said, um,
Plum.
yeah, he said that it's like I don't know what they're gonna do after this. I don't think they're gonna make any more Mandalorian, but I think this is the last for the show. And I was like, really? 3 seasons and that's it? Nice.
I don't
Isn't
know.
this the first ever Disney Plus show that everybody was hyped for?
Mandalorian was the first Disney Plus, like Disney Plus original show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
they
saying. Like,
put
is it
like
the
the movies and stuff, but like it was the first show to come out.
because I think everybody was like hyped for Disney Plus for this show.
Yeah, because it was Star Wars. It was
Hmm.
something new
Hmm.
since Rise of Skywalker.
Well,
Well,
something
wait,
new
wait.
since Force Awakens. Technically, if you think about it, it's the Force Awakens series, the new.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think if Rogue One or the Solo movie came out after.
It's before.
It was before.
I think it's before.
Okay, but yeah, so all the Mandalorians have gathered and they're going to retake Mandalore, which is their home world. And they get there, and next thing you know, they're ambushed by like these stormtroopers that are covered in Beskar, which is like Mandalorian iron or whatever. It's basically like
Yeah.
you can shoot it and it doesn't damage it, basically. So like kind of bulletproof.
Hang on. When was Rise of Skywalker?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
2020.
before. Solo was 2018 and Rise of Skywalker was 2019.
Gotcha. But yeah, basically, um, all these like really advanced like trooper suits that were covered in like Beskar alloy, which is like the Mandalorian metal, showed up and they ambushed all the Mandalorians while they were like traveling through the mines. And then next thing you know, there's like this like really shiny looking reflective dark suit like just flies in and drops out of nowhere. And he's got like this Mandalorian looking helmet on. And he starts like he all the Mandalorians are like captured, like doors are shut on both sides of the gates and they can't blast through them. And this guy shows up and like crash lands with his jetpack and he starts slowly walking towards the door. And you've got like Bo Katan looking at this glass one way, and then this guy's like up close this way. And the next thing you know, like you hear that, like the helmet lifts off. It's Moff Gideon.
Oh,
It's the guy who played.
I mean
It's
Gustavo Fring.
yeah, Gustavo Fring. He's back. He hasn't been in any of the episodes, and he finally came back in episode 7. Because I've been wondering where he went.
Because
Because the
the
last
less
we
didn't he show up with a dark saber, or and was it
yeah,
season
at the
one?
end of season at the end of season 1, no, not the end. The
Yeah,
finale of season 1, he showed up, yeah, with the
with a
dark
dark saber.
saber.
Because I heard in last season two,
Last season 2 was
he
when
lost
Luke,
it.
yeah, Mando fought him. I wish Mando would get all of his cool weapons back. Like he had a Beskar spear, he had that rifle.
Where the hell is his weapon?
I
Like,
don't I
you
can't
know what?
remember. I don't remember where they went. I'll have
I'll
to.
finally watch. What's it called? I'll rewatch the show.
You should. I think you should. It's good. But like, yeah, at the end of season 2, that's when Mando goes and he uh beats him with his spear while he's using the dark saber.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like the whole rules of the dark saber is like you can't just give it to someone. You have to beat someone in combat
Yeah,
to be able to take it.
I remember that because what's it called? Was it Bo-Katan that asked Mando to give it, and then Moff Gideon was like laughing at her? What was it? When was
Oh
it?
no, Mando went to go. He was like, "Here, I have it. You can
And
take
then
it."
she
And
doesn't
then
want to take.
yeah, she
She
didn't
can't
want to
take.
take it because that's not how the rules of the dark saber work.
And isn't it like isn't it like it has a mind of its own? It's like the easier, like it'll be harder to use for you if like it doesn't
Yeah, so
respect you or
no,
something.
it doesn't have a mind of its own, but your mind has to be clear to be able to use it
Okay.
correctly. So like um at the end of Book of Boba Fett, there were a couple episodes involving Mando, and there was this scene where he went into like this one place looking for some bounty or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he pulls up with the dark saber and like ignites it, and like
Wait, Boba Fett or Mando?
Mando did
Okay.
at the end of Boba Fett's
Okay.
series. He kind of took over at the end.
Okay.
But he shows up and he ignites the dark saber, and he's like swinging this thing around like it weighs like 50 to 60 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like at first, because I didn't watch the was it in the Clone Wars, the dark saber?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't watch Clone Wars, so I
I
didn't.
didn't either. I just know because I've seen a lot of clips.
Yeah, I didn't know like I was like, why is that heavy? I was like, why is he swinging it around like he's carrying some like sledgehammer or something? And that's when they found out that like your mind has to be like free of worry. You can't have any other thoughts besides just focusing on battling. And so obviously for the Mandalorian, that's not good because he is constantly having to think about other things, especially Grogu. He's got to keep an eye on him the entire time. And so in season 3, there was a scene where he got captured and he lost a dark saber, and this little like robot thing that looked like General Grievous
Mm-hmm.
showed up and like stole it. And he like basically was like holding on to it. And then Bo-Katan came and rescued him, and she picked up the dark saber and ignited it, and she started like flinging this thing around, dude. Like it was crazy to see how exaggerated or how much they exaggerated Mando's movements with it, where like
Mm-hmm.
he looked like he was like having to use all the force in his body just to move it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just picks it up and she just starts like swinging it
Wait,
around.
how come? Wait, she didn't beat Mando, so how come she can just pick up the fucking
Yeah, so here in episode 6, they covered that, because the whole thing is, like, you can't rule Mandalore if you don't have the dark saber.
Uh-huh.
So in episode 6 at the end where she went to go talk to, like, her old, like, crew to basically, like, ask them to come back because she was reuniting all the Mandalorians,
Mhm.
uh, they were like, "Oh, you don't have the dark saber, so why should we follow you?" Or, like, something like that. And then Mando shows up and he goes, "Well, technically she does." And she was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "I was bested in combat by the droid, so the dark saber belonged to that droid." And then Bo-Katan showed up and she beat the droid in combat, so she earned the dark saber back. Yeah, it was
Oh,
something
what?
so it was so stupid because whenever he was explaining it, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "No." I was like, "It looked so cool with him," but he was basically like, "Yeah, I have no use for this. Just take it." He was like, he was like, "I got beat. This guy took it, and you beat him, so you take it here." And she was like, "Well, technically, yeah, that follows the rules. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the dark saber." So now she has it.
Okay, okay, I know, like, I really don't have anything to say 'cause, like, I was like, I didn't really watch the show, but, like, in my opinion, looking at Mandalorian, I can't see him with a freaking dark saber. I prefer him without a saber. I
Oh
prefer
yeah,
him
as
to
like
have,
a
like
bounty hunter
yeah, I prefer him to have his
hunter,
freaking rifle, his pistol, and his, like, little, like, staff and little freaking Grogu and his little
his
shell
little
following
pod
him.
or whatever.
Yeah, following him. That's what I
Yeah,
think of.
no, it was cool while it lasted. While he had it.
Mhm.
Um, but I like he was never gonna. It was a part where he met up with like Ahsoka in season 2,
Uh-huh.
Ahsoka Tano, and she was like
Isn't
offering.
she getting her own show or something?
Yeah, she is, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Uh-huh.
And I think she said something about like having to like, if you really want to learn to use it, like I can train you. And he was like, I don't have time for that. He was like, I don't have time for that. He was like, I gotta worry about the child, Grogu. I gotta worry about him. Gotta worry about rescuing all the Mandalorians, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, episode 7 out of 8, going back to what I first talked about, was when Moff Gideon showed up again and just completely wrecked. Like he completely turned the tables on the Mandalorian. So we'll see next Wednesday when the season finale comes out what happens. I'm expecting not like a what is it? Like a stereotypical win for the heroes. I'm not expecting that in the next episode because he's got all of these like advanced dark troopers now with that are like covered in
I don't
Beskar.
if
So
that's the case, I have a feeling somebody's gonna die.
I mean, well, yeah, somebody did die. One of the Mandalorians. He was like kind of a side character. He kind of
Uh-oh.
did like he had a machine gun.
Oh, okay. Well, no, hang on.
He was the guy that had like the
Back
huge
to what
tank.
Nolan was saying. He said that a bunch of the actors says that the next episodes are probably gonna be sad. Or I was like, it's pretty sad. And I was like, what do you mean sad? I'm like, what's going on? And it was like, I was like, how do you? I said like, how do you know? And he goes like, oh, like the actors were like talking about it, and they said this was gonna be sad. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about them being sad. I know
I
they
don't know,
had that
someone else
Star
said.
Wars celebration thing last week where they announced a lot of new Star Wars stuff coming out for
Mhm.
the for future products
I'm sorry to cut you off, but
projects.
like, if we had a video right now, everybody think I would be so freaking high because my eyes.
Oh, yeah, Edward's got red eyes because
Oh
he's
my.
got allergies.
Ah! In
But
a second, I'm gonna have to leave and wash my face. But go
yeah,
ahead.
I don't, I don't know. I don't think it could end out on a sad note. I know the actor for, excuse me, for Bo-Katan. I don't know what her name is. I never looked it up. But
All right, I got it. Go ahead. Continue talking.
she was basically talking in an interview, and she was like, she just stated like to be excited for like the season finale because at the end of episode 6, really not a lot was happening. So like
Mhm.
episode 7 was when the plot really like finally moved forward from them just kind of like walking and wandering around trying to find everyone. And so she was basically saying like, I know what we
Kate
shot.
Katie Sackhoff.
Oh, okay. But she was basically just saying like, I know what we shot. So like look forward to the last couple episodes because there is a lot left to cover. And I was like, okay, sweet. Then episode 7 happened and I was like,
That's
wow.
cool. If you look up the man on Google, Grogu pops out in the corner.
Really?
Yeah, look, he pops
Can you
up.
tap him?
Here. Yeah.
No
He
way.
just does like, oh, he does a little force thing.
Does he no? Does he scroll? Does he like scroll the?
No, he doesn't. He
Oh,
doesn't.
I thought like he would use the force to like scroll your. Oh, he
Oh,
does.
oh no.
Oh,
He's
oh,
just breaking.
he's just breaking Google.
Yeah, he's just breaking my screen. Oh, this is nice. Yep. Yep. He's breaking my screen. Okay. That's kind of cool though. Sorry to cut you
That's like
off.
on Twitter when the Mario movie came out. If you liked posts, a little mushroom would pop up instead of a heart.
Oh, okay, really?
Some I like those little, what would you call those, Easter eggs? I don't know, whatever you
uh,
call them.
you'd call it Easter eggs. Anyway, new Star Wars stuff. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Daisy Ridley's coming back.
Which everybody hates Ray. Apparently, Mark Hamill also hates Ray.
Did you see that where he was like, and Daisy's character, what's her name? Daisy's somebody like from the audience had to shout, and she was like, they were like, Ray, it was Ray, and he was like, oh yeah.
I was like, okay, here's my thing. All right, I have no pro. I generally enjoyed the sequel, except for the Last Jedi. I didn't like that one. In my
I
opinion,
still don't understand.
for
And
me,
like,
like
I'm not a huge like Star Wars nerd. I'm not like a
we need to get Sam. We need to get
I know
Sam in here.
everything about the movies and all this and all this
We
and all
need to
this.
get
I'm
Sam
just
in
like,
here.
I just watch the movies and I enjoy the characters and I like them. I didn't. I rewatched Last Jedi like 2 or 3 times just to try and find out why everybody hated it. I still couldn't figure it out.
Okay, sorry. I don't hate it or decide. For me, it was just meh. Okay, because like it was kind of like all over the place, and it was like, oh my god, what the hell? Oh, now we're back to this place. Oh, now we're back to, and also what was the name of the character that what was John Boyega's character's name?
Finn,
Finn. Yeah. What was the
Rose,
yeah, Rose?
yeah,
She was random.
yeah. I
I was like,
know.
what? I'm like, where did you come from?
Was she even in episode 9? I don't think she was.
She, I think she was.
I thought she was like injured or something. I don't know.
I think she was. Well, she might have been injured, but I think she was in episode 9. But like the only part I kind of like is like, or like I kind of like really enjoyed is whenever like, what was the planet they were in? Like where like it was like salt, but like like how the you
Oh,
moved and all that stuff.
yeah. Like I'm not that huge fan. Like I don't know the names of.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of that planet, but like I do know what scene you're talking about.
Yeah, so I started liking that part, and especially like Force Luke shows up and he's like cleanly shaved. I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, you groomed yourself while you were flying over here." And I thought, and then I should have guessed that it wasn't him. Whenever like he touched the what's it called,
Yeah.
the
They. I
snow,
mean,
or I
they
don't know what we
really like
call,
made that known. They zoomed on
and he
like on
like
their
he wasn't
shoes or
making
whatever.
anything. I was like,
Yeah.
and I just put it off as like, oh, it's because he's freaking Luke and he's goaded. This is what I thought, and I was like, oh, he's just a Force character.
Yeah.
Never
No.
mind.
That totally went over my head when I first watched it because I was like, there's no way that Kylo Ren's gonna be able to touch Luke. I'm like, there's no way that Luke's just gonna like die or something
Also,
right
the
here.
funny thing is like where he's going more, and then he just goes and just wipes it off, like
That part was
wipes it off
funny
at dust,
where
and I
all the
was like,
AT-ATs are
"What?"
shooting at him,
Yeah, and
and he's
then
like,
they're not
"Oh,
AT-ATs. I don't think they're. I think
more!"
they were bigger than AT-ATs.
Oh, well, whatever.
I think they were bigger than AT-ATs.
And there was like, what was it? What was his name? General Hux.
Yeah, it's
He's
like
like,
enough.
he's like, I think you could. Did you think you got him?
It's
Or
like
something like that.
enough,
Yeah,
and then
I
he
think you
literally
got him.
just like wipes off with dust, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Then
kind of
Luke,
cool.
the dust finally goes away, and he just like brushes off his
Brushes
shoulder.
up. I was like,
That
wow,
was
okay,
funny.
but
Take
so
me down there. Get me
new
to him.
Star Wars stuff got announced. And then what was announced?
The only one that I remember is
Ahsoka show.
there's the Ahsoka show. Well, we've known about that, but a new trailer came out,
Okay.
and they are making
Sequel.
sequel,
Sequel.
a movie to take place after Rise of Skywalker. I don't remember how many years they said. I think
I
they
think it's
said like
15.
15 or 20, something like that. And basically all I think we learned is that Ray's going to be training some new people. I think that's what they were talking about. I think it's directed by Dave Filoni, which Uh, wait, was he the one that directed The Last Jedi? Hold on.
Um,
I feel like Ryan something directed The Last Jedi.
mm,
Yeah, Ryan Johnson directed The Last Jedi, which was like because J.J. Abrams said episode 7, Ryan Johnson did The Last Jedi, and then J.J. Abrams came back for Rise of Skywalker. But Dave Filoni is he's he's been partnering with Jon Favreau to create The Mandalorian. So I'm hoping that he brings justice to the
as we move
characters.
into future space, the story is about 15 years outside of the Rise of Skywalker. So I'm guessing 15 years
Does
after.
it say like what Ray's gonna be doing?
Let's see here. Hang on.
Because they had a little panel at the celebration thing, and they were like, "Well, there's gonna be a familiar Jedi training a whole bunch of new, younglings or whatever." And I was like, "Well, why don't we just bring them
With
out?"
Rey making a commitment to Luke Skywalker that she would rebuild the Jedi Order.
Yeah,
So I guess she should rebuild the Jedi Order.
yeah.
Which a lot of people already heard. It's like, oh, she sucks, man. Shut up. Just enjoy the fucking movie, please.
That's yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing. It's Star Wars.
I hate it
Just
when it like
enjoy it.
okay, well I do the same thing, but like I didn't understand like the hate for Ray so much.
I didn't either, and I mean, like, I watched some video for that Mark Hamill man. He goes, "Oh, what a totally original plot for the sequels. It's an orphan on a desert planet."
That
And
was he does have a point though.
yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, I did
It's
see
like an
that. He
orphan on a
does have
desert
a fucking point.
planet, and they find a droid, and they find they find an old Jedi or an old friend that helps them guide the way, and they get a lightsaber, and they go off the train, blah blah blah. They fight the Emperor. I was like, yeah, he's got a point there, but
I'm sure what's it
still,
called?
like,
Our friends who like love Star Wars will probably yell at us and was like, well this is the reason why I know like Sam will say
would you
something.
guys still like Rey if her and Kylo Ren did not kiss in Rise of
Yeah, did not
Skywalker,
kiss.
and she didn't
Yeah,
say,
didn't say
"I'm Rey
yeah, Ray
Skywalker" at the
Skywalker.
end? Would you guys still like her? I
I
mean,
mean,
that's
like, honestly, like,
those are the 2 points that that I can see where fans might have not
I
liked.
understand why, like, she went with Ray Skywalker, but like, if she went, yeah, my name's Ray Palpatine. I bet you a lot of people would be like, man, get the fuck, make sure I'm gonna kill you right
Yeah.
now.
Why don't I
Screw
just shoot you
you.
on the spot?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like, why are you
exactly.
alive? I'm gonna kill you right now. You're a horrible person. That's what I was thinking. Is like somebody's probably gonna get mad at her for doing that, but like, I don't know. Maybe it would have been cool if she went with Palpatine's name.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
also, Ray Palpatine sounds so ass.
it kinda does.
Yeah.
Palpatine, just the
My name
last
is
name.
Ray Palpatine.
The
Shut up.
just the last name.
I'm gonna
Do you
shoot you.
remember watching that with me in theaters whenever her and Kylo Ren were tugging on that, like, spaceship with
And it blew
Chewbacca
up.
in it, and then she used force lightning for the first time, and
Oh.
everybody, like, just gasped, or I think I screamed. I was like, "Oh!"
That actually that was the first ever Star Wars movie that you have seen for the first time with me. Because every single time I watched a Star Wars movie, it
I
was
watched it with my dad
yeah,
first,
yeah, and it was the second time it was
and
with
then,
you.
I think we brought you along again.
Yeah.
But, oh, man, because I mean, 2 things happened in that scene. 1, she
You thought
used
Chewie was dead.
yeah, we
You
thought
thought Chewie
Chewie
was
was
dead.
dead,
And then one,
and
she
2,
used the
she used
lightning
a
force.
Sith power. We
Yeah,
were
we're like,
"What?"
and then also as soon as I saw that, I was like, she's gonna be related to Palpatine, isn't he?
Yeah, that's when it clicked for everyone. We were like, "Who is Rey related to?" Oh my god, all those theories, dude. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, she actually is related to Luke Skywalker. Oh, Han Solo.
I don't know. But like, I I'm excited for it because I did remember how a lot of like Star Wars, what's it called, hype brought, and it kind of felt nice.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
hopefully they release it in December or like around Christmas time, so we have like a tradition of like every
Yeah, because they
Christmas.
always released a Star Wars film around December,
Well,
Christmas
at least the
time.
sequels, at least. I'm not sure what the other ones,
Oh yeah, I have no
but
idea.
whatever. Somebody's gonna get. I'm sure somebody's gonna hate on it. Some of our friends are probably gonna bitch on us for saying all this stuff. Like,
Probably.
I
We
think
got some pretty committed Star Wars friends.
we have a lot, but there's two of them come to mind right now. One of them Sam, and the other ones are Vaughn.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Irvine. I'm joking. I have to throw it in every episode.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. You're a bitch. And you're short as hell.
All right. Chill.
No.
Oh, what's next? Oh, the Ahsoka show. Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty exciting too because it's introducing a live action Rebels cast.
Isn't hang on. What's the guy that taught what's it called? Was the teacher of Ezra?
Kanan.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
So why is he here?
He's not.
Wait, he's not dead yet on this one?
No, he is dead.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said why is he here? I'm like, he's not.
But he's not gonna be in the show?
No,
okay.
he's
I was
dead.
almost like I thought he was gonna be in the show. I was like, why would he be in the show? He's dead.
Yeah.
Are they gonna add that little creature thing? Oh my god. The big
thing?
dude that looks like a sloth. That's part of the Rebels group. You know what I'm talking about?
Big dude. Was it like the creature thing?
Here, yeah, I think so.
Was he purple?
I don't know if it's purple.
Oh, I was like, are you talking about Zeb?
Maybe. I don't know who these people are, Noah.
Oh, I thought you watched Rebels.
No, I didn't.
No? Oh. This
I
is
will
just
say
me talking about Star Wars in this episode.
I have never watched any Star Wars show.
Oh.
Except for the first season of Mandalorian.
Oh. No, I watched Star Wars Rebels when it was coming out on Disney XD. That was
Star
good.
Wars Rebels.
Ezra had like a slingshot lightsaber. That thing was wacky.
That dude, the little sloth looking dude. That dude.
That's Zeb.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, he's already back. They teased him in The Mandalorian. Look
what?
up. Yes, he's completely CGI. It's not like what is it? Practical arts or practical something. I don't know. But he's completely CGI, and he was in like episode 2 or 3 of The Mandalorian for like a split second at like a bar or something. So you see him?
I see him.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Looks pretty good.
Pretty close, yeah. But yeah, the Ahsoka show, I mean,
who voices him?
The guy who voices him in Rebels. It's the
Oh.
same voice actor, which is pretty cool.
Steve Blum?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's the guy.
But so the Ahsoka show, the plot is, since they were introducing the Rebels, or what is it? The Ghost Squad, Ghost Crew, something like that. I think that's what they were called.
Mm-hmm.
So that the plot of that show is probably just going to be trying to rescue Ezra or find Ezra, because at the end of Star Wars Rebels, that's when you know who Grand Admiral Thrawn is?
No.
I don't really know about him. I don't know too much about him either, besides he's like a master genius at like
is he a good
military
guy,
planning. He's a bad guy.
Okay.
He works for the Empire.
Okay.
But basically he's just so feared and scary because of like his just tactical genius or whatever.
But like, why wouldn't he shouldn't he be dead considering the fact that this is taking place after the Empire? Is this the place where
Rebels took place after the Empire fell?
Wait, what? No, it didn't.
Sorry.
I was about to say Darth Vader's alive in that show.
Yeah, sorry. Before all this takes place before the Empire.
Wait, when does Mandalorian take place?
After episode 3.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Before episode 4. Yeah.
Wait.
Sake. No, oh my god.
Noah,
what am I talking
what
about?
are we doing?
Luke Skywalker's in it.
I was like,
Mandalorian takes place after episode 6.
Yeah.
Rebels takes place after episode 3. Okay. Yeah.
So this is because I was like,
because Darth Vader is in it.
I was like,
the Inquisitors are in it too.
I was like, there's no way, considering the fact Luke Skywalker has a green lightsaber and showing up, killing all these people.
Yeah.
Fully Jedi training.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
somebody's gonna get mad.
No, we corrected ourselves. They probably screamed at their phones or whatever.
They'd be like, "Excuse me!"
for like a split second. We were like, "Oh, wait." We caught ourselves. But no, the plot of that show is probably just going to be trying to find Ezra, because at the end of Rebels, he trapped himself and Grand Admiral Thrawn in like this ship. He was like holding him down with the Force or whatever, and then holding back a whole bunch of stormtroopers with the Force. Like he was holding one hand like this, and then holding him down like this, and then like these like, I don't know what they're called, but they look like a fusion of like whales and squids. Like they just attached to like this giant ship, and then they went into hyperspace, hyperspeed. something like that, and like that's how Rebels ended. And so like you never got to hear like what happened to him or anything. And so in the trailer that we saw, it looks like everybody is regrouping because they probably split apart. So it looks like Ahsoka's getting everybody back together. You've got Chopper, he's the droid that was on the ship. You got
Mhm.
Zeb, Sabine,
Is
who I'm
Ezra
not
gonna?
sure
Does
his
Ezra have
name
his
is
blue
though.
hair
What
or blue or purple hair, whatever you call it?
does he?
Yeah, does he have it in the show?
I don't know.
Okay,
All we've seen of like the actor for Ezra is like just a little blue hologram. So I don't know like what color his hair is gonna be.
okay. It should be blue though.
That or it might be like black. It might just be
Why?
I don't know because why would
Because his hair is blue
I
or
know, but like
purple.
you don't see a lot of characters in Star Wars with like blue colored hair, like with just wacky colored hair. Yeah,
Ahsoka.
okay, she's not. Okay, whatever. She's a
I
different species, isn't she?
think so.
Yeah. So yeah, that should be fun. That should be fun to watch. Little throwback
Pardon my hand looks like he has black hair in this picture.
to the Rebel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll probably just give him black hair.
Yeah,
It's the closest thing to like what dark blue or whatever. So
he has dark bluish
does he
black
have a
hair.
buzz cut?
Yeah,
He had a buzz cut at the end of Rebels.
yeah, it looks like it's black.
Yeah.
It looks blue to me, like dark blue. Anyway, whatever.
Anyways, I don't know when that. I think that's coming out. I think it's in June. It's sometime this summer.
It's a show, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a show. I don't know how many episodes, but it's coming out over the summer, so that should be pretty fun.
I just want like a new Jedi.
A new Jedi.
I like Jedi, so like it's interesting when there was a. I just want a new Jedi, but what can I do? I don't get to
Oh, there
say.
was also another thing with the movie they're making with Ray. Somebody pointed out that like the times or whatever would be like 50 years after uh
Mando.
Mandalorian or something. So Grogu would be like 100 by that point. So people
Which
were
is,
speculating like
but
we
he,
got to
like,
find out what happens to Grogu though.
yeah, but like, but
They got to introduce some sort of plot thing. Like we keep getting little like sprinkles of the aftermath of Order 66 of like we get flashbacks when Grogu is like thinking or something and uh
but like, hang on, he chose Mandalorian, so he doesn't get a lightsaber, right? He chose the Mandalorian
yeah,
armor.
he had to choose. Luke gave him the option of choosing a lightsaber or the Mandalorian chain armor,
Okay,
and he chose the armor.
okay.
Yeah,
So he wouldn't be a Jedi. He was just somebody who has a Force, but like with Mandalorian armor.
yeah, probably.
Okay, so but then what's it called? He's showing up as. Hang on, what am I trying to say here? Here, I'm trying to say, do you think he'll be in when is this movie coming out?
I have no idea.
Okay, so because like if it's coming out like within the next 2 years, I think they're either gonna end it up with Mando here or the next year. If you think about it,
Yeah, but Mando wouldn't be in the movie though.
well, yeah, because he'd be dead. That's
Yeah,
why I said they'd have to end it. So like to like end off Grogu somewhere, like to see what he's doing,
yeah.
and then end off Mando or something. I
Like,
don't
oh
know.
my god, like if Mando died, I mean, like they could do that with so many of these characters because people are like, well, they're introducing all these characters. Like what happens to them? We didn't see them in the
Like Rogue
sequels.
One.
Like, well, first of all, they didn't have these characters in mind when they made the sequels like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah,
Sorry, 2019. Yeah,
yeah.
around that time, they didn't have them in mind. And second of all, they could just be like they die.
Or like
Like Mando, he could just die.
Mando could be dead or like really old, like crippling old.
Yeah, I don't
Imagine they
know.
give Pedro Pascal a makeover and just him like.
This is the way. He's walking around with like his little cane with like the Creed symbol on it. And he's like, "Ooh." This guy's still got his helmet on.
I was like
That'd
barely
be kind
come
of
the
sad though. Like imagine if it sounded like Darth Vader's helmet,
barely
like when he
barely
gets
he'll barely
damaged.
able to lift it because how old his bones is.
Yeah. That'd
He's
be
like, "This is the way."
that'd
Well,
be
okay, hang
funny.
on.
He's just in
So wait,
retirement
why would the Mandalorians listen to Bo-Katan? Because remember, like,
because she's the princess. She's a princess.
but like, you're not allowed to remove your helmet. Could she do that?
That's only there's only so from what I understand, the creed,
Mm-hmm.
the oath or whatever that you have to take is to not remove your helmet. So there's two different paths that you can follow,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is you wear your helmet, conceal your identity, only take your helmet off when you're eating meals when no one is around.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only acceptable way to take it off or
Mm-hmm.
when to take it off or time, sorry. Um and then there's the people that used to live in Mandalore before the purge
Mm-hmm.
happened. And well, I mean, like they live in a time where like you just like it wasn't like a serious thing to conceal your identity or like being a Mandalorian or something.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, she was part of the like royal family, I think. So you guys can fact check me if you've made this far on this. I don't know. I never watched the show. I haven't looked up anything about Bo
Well, I'm
Katan.
sure. You know what? Hang on. Somebody like one of our friends sent us a text on where we're missing and where we're getting these wrongs at. Just send us a
Yeah,
text.
give us a brief rundown of who Bo Katan is, because all I know is that she's a princess of the royal family that used to rule over Mandalore, and that's why everybody was like, "Yeah, we'll follow you because you're a princess." Because
Great.
people either call her Lady Bo Katan or Princess Bo Katan, Kryze, something like that.
Sounds lame.
So the long title.
Doesn't matter. Harry Potter's better anyway. I'm joking. In
That's
my
funny.
opinion, it is.
I
But
remember those debates. Harry Potter or Star Wars? Which is
in
better?
my opinion, it's better. I used to say Harry Potter. I know. Sorry, Star Wars a lot.
You
But
used to
like
say Star Wars before you even watched the originals.
that is true. But
Yeah.
like even back then, I was like, I just liked it better because it was cooler. But like the more I was like, the more I was like thought about it, and I watched like Harry Potter, and I was like, I kind of like Harry Potter better than Star Wars.
Harry Potter is pretty cool, but Star Wars just has a soft spot for me just because my dad watched it growing up and then showed me the movies when I was growing up.
I mean, look at the where we're sitting at right now. Look at that blanket right there.
I got a
Look at those
Star Wars
three
blanket. We
posters
got
over there.
the Star Wars posters on the wall. I got a little Star Wars
Yes, the
tree
tree
over
over
there.
there. Oh my god.
Oh, what else? What else? Oh, I got a Lego Millennium Falcon on my bookshelf over there.
Not the expensive one.
No, it's the one from the Solo movie.
Boo! I'm
Hey,
joking.
I don't even think the expensive one was out when I got that.
Probably
So
wasn't. I think. Sorry, excuse me. I think that one was like a.
freaking what, $800 Millennium
It's
Falcon?
a collector's edition.
No
So
thanks.
shut up. If you
It
had
has
that,
the Force Awakens cast. It doesn't even have the original.
oh, shut up. If
It would
you
have been
had that right now, you'd be great. You'd be going crazy.
yeah, but like I haven't built Legos in forever.
You wouldn't. Nah. If you had that, you would love building that.
Oh, I probably no. I'm not saying I wouldn't love building it, but like I'm just saying
You know what I wish though is
I don't
that
know. I have nowhere to put Legos. I got enough collectibles and figures around my room and like down here in the basement.
well, you can put it here by the Star Wars tree.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
I don't know, but like I love this debate. I want just. I just want to have another debate with somebody, like, cause I'm glad.
It's
I
out for blood.
Yeah, cause it's fun. It's fun, like having debates.
Uh-huh.
That's why I love sports. But I don't know. I think I'm glad a lot of stuff is coming back. I'm very excited for that Harry Potter show that's coming out. Hopefully it'll be good. If it's not, it's
Have they announced the
whatever.
cast yet?
No. All I know is that they're recasting.
Oh,
But
boo.
everybody's saying that. Most of the fans are saying we don't want a recasting for Harry Potter. We want like a spin-off show for like the Marauders, which is Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, um,
Oh yeah, they kind of just
James
showed up.
Potter, and what's his face, Wormtail, which was Peter Pettigrew.
They just kind of showed up when Voldemort showed up, didn't they? In the
No, no,
movies.
no. One of them was dead. The other one thought was that one was in prison and the other one was a teacher. One was
Snape was the teacher, right?
no Noah. Okay, so the Marauders, James Potter, which is dead.
That was it.
Yeah, which is
Harry's
Harry's
dad.
dad. Sirius Black was a prisoner because they thought Sirius Black killed Peter Pettigrew, which was the rat that Ron had. You remember now from Prisoners of Azkaban?
Maybe. I
And
need to
then
rewatch Harry
Remus
Potter. I think I
Lupin.
would enjoy that.
Remus Lupin was the werewolf.
Oh yeah, I remember
That's
that whole
okay.
thing.
That's Remus Lupin. Sirius Black is what's it called? The guy who turns into a dog. The prisoner that turns into a dog. The black dog.
Oh.
It's still in the same movie. They both show up in the same movie.
Who was the guy with the funky eyeball?
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
The funky eyeball.
Does he have anything to do
Oh,
with the
Mad Eye
people you're-
Moody? No, he's not. He shows up and you find out about him in book 4, or I guess movie 4.
Oh, okay.
He's not part of the Marauders, but they want a spin-off movie of those 4. Like, do you remember the map that like you could see where everybody is?
Yeah.
That's what the Marauders, they're called that. So they want to what's it called? They want to a lot of Harry Potter fans want to spin off of that, and they have a lot of fan casting, which is kind of ass. Which my sister is very heavily what's it called, invested in the Marauders, but I don't know. I think it'll be cool to have a reboot of the show. A lot of people will hate it, but whatever. I'm excited. I'm excited for a lot of movies. Excited for I still don't know the movie called the movie I was talking about. Maybe the Raccoons.
Oh yeah, we were talking about some horror movie before we started filming this. It was made by like some
24.
Australian YouTubers that
The
blew up.
Racca. Talk to
Actually-
Me. It's called Talk to Me, made by Dan Filfo. Filfo? I don't know how to say them. It's gonna be a good movie, hopefully, because I heard it's a very, very scary. Here, directors Danny Filippo and Michael Filippo.
Michael Phelps. He's directing movies now.
Hey, yeah. Well, I don't know if he could. He's horrible. He's not horrible, but wouldn't be good at it. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have.
I think it's a good way to end the episode.
Yeah,
No
it's
Star
pretty
Wars
good.
talk this episode.
Just bunch of movies. This was not the topic I wanted to talk about this episode.
Oh no, we were originally gonna talk. Maybe we'll save it for next episode.
Yeah, I'll talk about music.
I'll do some like looking up stuff like the kind of music that I listen to.
Yeah. We'll
Stay
talk
tuned
about
for next week though. We're gonna be talking about music and
mainly
stuff.
music next episode. Hopefully,
Music,
unless we get
artists,
sidetracked.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you all for listening. Another little short one. We kind of been shortening these down a little bit, kind of a little under an hour.
And live long and prosper.
But
Star
God,
Trek.
at the end of a Star Wars episode, dude. This guy threw up.
My name is
Trek
Leonard
reference.
Nimoy. Live long
Oh,
and prosper. I'm Spock. Bye.
I never watched the Star Trek episode.
Movie or
movies,
episodes.
But, nope, I can't do it. But thanks
Live
for
long and prosper.
listening this
Bye.
week. We hope you guys have a good week, good weekend, whenever you decide to.
For those
Take some
people
time
who
to
are
listen to
going to
these.
prom, enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah.
And I hope you trip over your dresses. And I hope you look ugly in your dress and your suit. Have a great
I hope
prom.
everyone looks great. I hope you don't spill anything on your shirts or.
I hope your $300 worth of dress gets ruined.
I hope if you brought a date, you guys matched.
I hope you don't.
Yeah.
I hope you have a horrible time at prom.
Hope you have a great.
I hope the
time at
DJ's
prom.
ass.
Yeah, tell him to play some good music this time.
Hey, actually, yeah, it was ass. Our prom was ass.
I don't want to listen to homecoming music at prom. Like, play something else, man.
I was about to say something about the prom king and cream.
Oh yeah, we will talk about that.
I'm not
But
doing
yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah, thank you all for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.